Roblox? How are you? Hey, Taco.
Oh my god, I'm so surprised. It's a nighttime chat.
Yeah, I know. I'm never up this late. What are you up to?
Just relaxing.
Hey, Mud Racer.
Guess who
Hi.
won a cheeseburger coin today?
You did.
Yep.
Hi, Karina.
Jenny's going to sleep. 10, 9, 8, 7. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yes, I got my car fixed. It was the
Yo,
battery.
what's up, guys? I'm watching Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships right now.
Hi, Steve.
Yep. So that's what you guys hear in the background right now. Is
Hi.
the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. So I just want to come out and say hi, everybody.
Hi,
And
Hello.
sweetheart. How are you?
bro,
Hello.
Taco, what's up? So,
Hey.
all right, guys, I love you all. Yo, this shit is intense. It's called Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Intense.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I'm telling you, intense. All right, I love y'all. I'll catch y'all later. I'm finishing this.
All right. We'll see you later.
All right, bye bye.
Well, hey, Space Taco.
Hey.
What is good morning, Steve?
Steve.
Yeah, good morning, Janice.
Not good morning. How are you, Karina?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay.
What went on with your car?
I just needed to get a battery.
You just needed a battery?
Yeah.
That's good
I
that
wish that's all I needed.
Uh-oh.
I blew a complete piston.
that sucks.
Mm.
Hey, Mud Racer.
What's up?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Roblox, I forgot to look for it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. But I looked for it. Hang on 1 second, guys. I gotta go look.
Mm.
Okay.
So how your day go, Space Taco?
Oh, it's fun. I had to work today.
How
I
they, how
finished
they,
up my diamond arts.
how they acting on the job? They still acting crazy.
Yep.
Yep, mine is too. Hmm.
Well, okay. Well, I don't understand. How much, excuse my language, I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but I work with male and female, old and young. But if you're the oldest one there and you've been there for over 25 years, you should know what to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, shit. Even if you've been there a whole month, you should know what to do. I mean, yeah, but it's a man. Is this you talking about a manager, right?
No, there's two coworkers that's been there the longest
Okay.
of everyone.
Coach Space.
They've
Yeah.
and it's to the point to where I so just want to snap.
Uh-uh.
I mean, I kid you not. I mean, I've been there for 4 years now. I'll be lucky to last another year.
Uh-oh. Have you been looking for another job?
Not at this point right now. Especially with all the stuff that's going on in my life right now, I just don't have the strength to actually look, especially not having a car on top of it now.
Yeah.
Hi, Bean.
So,
What's up,
Then
Jenna?
being,
I was trying to volunteer Beanie as a tribute to the lottery gods on Miss Honeybee's live.
no, okay. Yeah, but they get on my nerves though. I've been on my job for 16 years, but I left and went back. I left, went to South Carolina. I came back. You get
Mm-hmm.
comfortable, but you get comfortable, and when you know once you've been in the job so long, you get comfortable. Sometimes you tolerate the bullshit, and sometimes you like, you know what, I still can't take this shit. Then you just ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
get
thought it would be hard for me to leave that job, but now in the beginning it was. And then when I left, and then I came back, and I said to myself, why the H did I come back? I'm like, this is not the final answer. I should never came back. But I thought it'd be hard. But people change. They don't act the same, and they they disgust me, man. Feel like throwing up. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I understand at some times people have to use the bathroom. But if you constantly know when your break is and you purposely go use the bathroom 15 minutes before you go on break and you're in there for 10 minutes, what the hell are you doing?
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean. They take advantage of that, man.
But all I know is I don't have to worry about next week. I work 2 days out of the whole freaking week. I wish I would have more hours, but you know what? I'm not even gonna argue. I don't care. I did buy some new stuff with my diamond out, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully it helps me do it quicker. What you doing over there, Mud?
Nothing. Was clipping off a hangnail.
I thought you said that you were gonna do some lottery tickets on the piano tonight.
I can't quite yet. Cause I don't have the money to get any right now, but hopefully soon I will.
Yeah.
Trust me, you ain't missing nothing. You might be saving money without what you know. Instead of buying them, you might be saving money because
But I end up getting
I've been getting drained. I'm getting drained with all my damn money.
I don't know if you were in the Scooter's stream.
Yep. Good.
Yeah, I said it was my first time getting almost stuff, but
I think I have for dog tag.
uh,
Yeah, and then today from Scratcher Cup I won cheeseburgers coin.
oh nice.
Do you know who SK is, right?
Hell yeah, we know who he is.
This kid's.
I wish I was drunk right about now. Shit.
I probably forgot.
He's the one that
Oh.
comes on once a month, pretty much.
I probably forgot who that is.
Yeah.
Once you said that kid's, I'm like, oh, he's gonna stump me with who that is.
No, he's the one that always drinks on his live, and then he has to delete the live.
Scratcher
Yeah,
King?
Yeah.
take him 30 minutes to scratch one ticket. You
It's
could be
kind of
on
my
yesterday.
fault because I send him money on either YouTube or Cash App just so he can eat some peaches.
Yeah, like I hope he gets his space. Sends sends like 21 for one for you, one for me. So I'm like, oh, he's not gonna do it.
Ooh, seriously, you guys should have seen it a couple months ago. Me and Kitty had him so far gone. Larry had to take over the channel. It was that bad.
Wait, was it really?
Yes. I mean, in total, I think me and Kitty alone had like $700 to him.
Oh my god. That's just ridiculous.
I thought it was funny.
Funny, but it's actually
Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy
Bro.
bear.
for his channel for him.
My teddy bear is in the house.
My teddy bear.
Oh, I know. Yeah, come on, Ted. Get your ass up here and Jenny Bean. Mold the map. I call Jenny Bean mold map. He just keep going and going and going and going and going. I can tell you, if you need a jump, all you gotta do is just call Jenny Bean and let him run its map, and you be gone in no time.
Oh, hey now. Oh. Yeah, I can't do that.
Hey, I'm telling you this right now. I don't even have a picture on my ceiling.
I don't have no pictures on Steam. It says that red mark on Steam from that red marker. Plus, my ceiling's not even big enough. Like slant on both sides. I can't do that. Plus, Jenna, I'm not that kind of person to have those kind of pictures on my ceiling. I mean, I got posters on the slanted part of my ceiling, but that's all I have.
So how is Workspace Taco? When do you have to go back?
Sunday.
Oh, you're gonna.
Hey, Debbie.
Oh, you're gonna.
Teddy bear.
Yeah, I've been waiting for Roughneck. Did you guys not read and see that promotion that he did like 3 days ago about he was going to do this big live today?
Mm-hmm.
Roughneck, remember? It was going to be August 1st, right? You remember? It was
Yeah,
going to be
I
like
was
2
looking for him
p.m.
too.
to like 2 a.m. I've been waiting all damn day for that thing.
Wait, who?
You know, and last time I went live, he fired it up like a couple hours later, so I didn't want to step on him.
Poor Teddy bear. You could have went to go get your chicken about 3-4 damn times.
Oh
Yeah,
my
exactly.
God, Jenna.
But I could have went live 2, 3, 4 damn
Why?
times too.
You have that on your.
They drop your number here, Ted, your birthday, 178. I called William. I said, what? I said, how you come to another state and you don't play no damn birthday? You don't. I mean, you don't play your anniversary. You don't play your number.
I
Yeah,
told you why I didn't play it because of the murder number 187.
I know, but I'm saying they dropped here today. It drops 178. But I was just saying, Wilma, she's here. She's still here, but she didn't play it. She talking about when she seen it. She said, "Oh shit," because they for some reason they dropped that number here faithfully. You know what I mean? Almost faithfully.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is about that number.
yeah, it is 187 is really popular. I don't know, and then I like 387 better, but you know, fortunately they never dropped that one.
Mm.
But yeah, I was planning on going live, and then I was like, oh yeah, wait, I gotta wait for because Roughneck's going live. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go live because I was gonna go live in the afternoon. And then when you went
Yeah.
live at 4 o'clock, I was gonna go, and then 5 o'clock I was gonna go do it, and then I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, I was like, Steve's gonna be live in an hour, so at 8 o'clock I just waited for Steve and Q. Courtney went after that.
Yeah, I was in
And
Courtney
I
too.
figured he for sure would fire one up tonight, and then he didn't fire one up. Then Janice said he would, so I was like, I'll just let Janice do it then. I had planned to take
Yeah.
the night off and just be a participant, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna be the
Oh,
host.
what the hell?
Hey, what?
Well, that didn't work.
Thought he'd come in and tell us what happened. There's Sarah. See Sarah over there at Q's and Steve's.
Well, Ted, did you get
Beanie
did you
Weenie.
get your numbers? Did you get your numbers today though? At least.
No, I don't really want to gamble much anymore. I really just kind of lost the desire for it. There are
Oh.
some new tickets coming out on August 11th, and one of them is
Mhm.
a $50 blowout.
Oh
Now,
shit.
if somebody go halves with me on one or two of those, maybe I'll be interested in those. Those are interesting.
Oh wow.
There's a shitload of prizes on those.
How much are they?
They're
$50.
$50 tickets though, but I like the prize structure personally. It has a bunch of top prizes of 500 grand. I mean, $500,000 is pretty good. If you know, after the taxes and all that, I figure you get about 300,000 clean. You know, or let's say even you split it with somebody, 150 clean each. If you really know how to like invest it and save and stuff, you could actually make a lot of money off that 150. You know, figure you invest maybe 100 grand, you can make a lot of money, man.
Well, you
Just
know
have
who
to-
your partner is, either Space Coast or Roughneck probably do it. It's probably gonna be one of them. They go
yeah,
half on the
yeah.
ticket.
I mean, I know it's
They go
a
half on the
$50
ticket.
blowout, but yeah, I do like the structure. I'll just see if I had a picture to show you guys. I have it on the phone that I'm on right now. Man, I'm gonna show you guys a picture of it. Hold on, wait. I know where it is. It's on the
Is it a green? Is
I
it a green
sent it
ticket?
on Messenger. No. It's gonna be a. It's funny you say that. It is gonna be a green ticket. You're right. It's gonna be a green ticket. You're right. There it is, right there. See?
All right.
See that? It says $50 right up there. But yeah, see there. Basically, yeah. You don't have to make it. You don't have to zoom it in. You guys can see it. It's like a green ticket.
How many
Yeah.
rows? How many rows? How many rows on that ticket?
Yeah, that's
Kind
what
of.
I can't see. That's what I'm trying to see. I can't see how many rows. It's covered up. The damn little bastard's covered the shit up.
Damn.
I can't. Yeah, I just know it has 100, a 500, or $1,000 bonus spot. Okay, this is.
How you ever bought a big ticket that ain't had that many rows? You like, what the fuck? And you bought a ticket that's less than that and had about 10 rows. I'm like, I didn't get that.
Yeah, no, hold on. Wait. There might be a better picture of it. Hold on. Grod sent me a picture too. Let me go to my message from Grods. Maybe he's the one that sent me more information about it. There's Grods. Let's see what Grods he sent me. Oh yeah, Grods, he got a better picture of it, I think. Let me see. Did he? Yeah, his picture's a little better of it. It's more clear. At least I could read it. Yeah, this is the picture Grodd sent me. But what I like is see right there. You can't see anything down below, but I could read the thing here better. It says here, best odds ever to win $500,000. I'm not greedy. 500 grand's plenty with me. Then you get the bonus spots. But here's what I like. It says over 50,000 prizes from $1,000 to $5,000. Okay, think about that. 50,000 prizes, over 1 million. Okay, over 1.2 million prizes from 200 to 500. See, that's what makes it impressive. 1.2 million prizes from 200 to 500.
Oh wow.
So I think the odds
Damn.
might actually be pretty damn good on this thing. It might be the same odds, but I think it could be like 1 in 8, 1 in 10. It could be 1 in 5. It's going to be at least 1 in 4. I know that. It can't be anything better than that. I don't know what the minimum prize, but that's just what I can read from the thing that Grodd sent. That's the only, it's a little more, it has better clarity. He took a picture. He said it was up at Publix. He saw the display at Publix. So yeah, that's it right there.
Hi, Blush.
Yeah, Grazi saw the thing at Publix.
What's up, boss?
And we got a $5 ticket coming called Triple Red Sevens. And then there's one called Win It All. And I've seen this in other states. I don't know if that's a $2 ticket. I think it is though. It's it can't. It's either a $1 or a $2 ticket. I think it's a 2.
I think it's a $2. I think it's a $2
Yeah, it's a
ticket.
2.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a $2 ticket, but it's really good. I've seen it in other states. So I'm kind of encouraged about. I'm actually a little excited about a $2 ticket. Me and Nora play Low Boys, so I think me and Nora, at least we got a ticket we finally like that's got more prizes loaded on it. That's within our budget because we're both tired of throwing money in the garbage. There's the ticket lineup right now for Florida is just pure garbage. They've got with the 2s is their best lineup really, and then of course the big boys they've got good 50s, 30s, and 20s, but who wants to lose that much money at one shot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to be thrown away.
I know. I just ended up buying $25 worth of lottery tickets this morning after my manager just bought 2. And they were all $5 tickets, and she got so mad. All 5 of my tickets were winners.
I've noticed across most of the states, not all the states, but most of the states, they're taking more. They're not giving any minimum backs, and so they're taking more from you. That's why they don't want to give you a minimum return. They don't want you to know how much they're taking from you. But most people's prize fund is about 30 to 35% now. So that's like you have to go and that's you got to buy like 3 of them, and then you most of the time you just get your money back. So it's the odds are never better than 1 in 3. Most of them it's 1 in 4. So you're basically
I think the one I was playing was 1 in 4.64.
Yeah, you're giving them 75% money, and who knows what the hell they're really doing with it. I'm sure they're putting some big ass taxes on it to allocate the money to the schools.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what they do with the schools, right? It goes into this little pocket of money. Okay. It's like a little bank that it sits in. And when the schools need repairs and they need things, then they draw upon these funds. But it's not like the schools, like they give them extra money, get them better books or better computers or better anything like that. It's when they need stuff, when they request stuff, is when the lottery will pay some of the stuff. But that's why the schools aren't made of gold, because they should be made of gold. So don't think it's like what you think it is. What they give you that image that they're, making the schools so much better for kids. It's basically the same old bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
See, what I want to know is where's all that money go when they don't use it all up? Because I know for a fact them people aren't using even a quarter of the money that they're getting.
It's going in their damn pocket.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's where I would love to expose them and show people where all that extra money goes, and because they're just gonna let millions and millions and millions of dollars just stack up in a bank and sit there. There's no way. It's going somewhere else. Like once it goes over a certain amount of reserve, somehow, somewhere that money's getting in somebody's pocket.
You see what Mississippi said? Miss Scratch, see what she said in her comment.
Mississippi, yeah, bought her one book, I think. I know, Mississippi. Yeah, let me get some of that money at 105 degrees. There's Boss. What are you doing, Boss? Get your butt up here on the panel. Boss Joey's, get up here. Come on, little Jovies, get up here. The Boss. Yolandi. Mississippi.
Yolandi.
That onion. Where's Coasty? I can stinking smell Coasty. Where's that Coasty?
You can smell what?
You just know there's some shenanigans going on because, like I said, the schools are not made of gold, and they should be. You see, this politician's living good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's some excessive travel fund expenses. Oh, we need to go inspect this school. We need to do this. We need to do that. Yeah, there's definitely some shady shit going on. But yeah, they're really taking a lot of money from people. At least you can see that Massachusetts and like Texas, at least they get the minimums. At least you it's always nice to know how far down your pants are going to get pulled when you go and buy a book of lottery tickets. That's what I do like about the other states. But Florida, yeah, you're dropping your underwear going down to your knees, man, and you ain't getting no KY. So,
Damn.
Yeah, just be aware, guys. Watch your money, man. Try to play maybe books where you have guarantees.
Yeah.
It's always nice to know how hard your sphincter is going to get pounded before you play.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that Coasty at? I know Coasty's out there. Coasty, where the hell are you, man? Coasty, come on, man. I can't even send my message because I'm on the phone. Then I normally send Coasty the message on. Yeah, I was going to get Coasty up here. We're talking about pick 3, guys, because pick 3 is actually a winnable game. They do cheat, but it's still winnable. They got to drop something. So you got to just decipher the codes of the cheaters. And Coasty's good with that. Coasty has this little chart he does, and he can, it's like this little cheater chart, and he knows kind of
Hey, Yolande.
pretty good on predicting what numbers might hit.
I wish someone could help me with that for my stage.
Yeah, Coasty got a little. Like I said, I use Coasty's as like another tool to pick my numbers. I run it through his little cheater chart to see if anything matches up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I had another weird dream too. It was daydream. It was 999, but it hits in the daytime, guys. It hits in the daytime. So maybe in the next 5 days, maybe they're gonna drop 999 again. It was
wow.
999. I seen it. It was 999 day draw in my dream. Okay, now whether it comes in, I don't know. I mean, I've been telling you guys about 999, and it did hit, and I didn't play it. And then now I had this dream about 999 in the day, though. It was the day draw. So in the next 5 days, I don't know, put $1 on it. If I'm right, you'll get 500. If you're in Florida, play 999 in the day draw. I mean, it probably won't hit, but the fact is, I dreamed it.
Yeah.
I can't ignore that. I dreamed it. I think tomorrow, I got a little money came in. I'm gonna play it tomorrow for 5 days straight. I'm just gonna put $2 on it. So it's what, $10? I'm gonna lay across $10. I'll get $1,000 if I'm right. So, you know, then the other dream, I think I just misread it. I had it. Remember, I told you guys it was gonna be 542. It came 342. And then I told you guys the other day it was going to come 417, and then today it came 317.
317.
Yeah,
Damn,
it came
that's my
317. Now, 317,
that's my
interesting.
job address.
After a 317, that's one of the 10 hot numbers. After a 317 is usually could be doubles or triples. So tomorrow, the day draw should have either doubles or triples. So watch. It will almost definitely have doubles, if not triples tomorrow. That's why I'm kind of encouraged that maybe the 999 will hit. So yeah,
Oh my
$1,000. Yeah, I'll get some Mississippi strips and some Kraken hookless if I hit on those.
Damn, they dropped
about
717 behind that 7. I mean, so
Yeah.
178, they dropped 171. Damn, pretty much
I might get
711.
$100 of Mississippi strips, man.
Damn.
But watch Florida tomorrow. Look for a double or a triple in the day draw. Oh, and also play on Saturdays. They love to play like a 0-2-3 combination. So you got to play a combo or box, and also look for 855 or 885. They love dropping that shit on Saturday mornings. Like in the past, they've always been like dropping those kind of numbers. And they haven't dropped the 885 and the 855. They haven't dropped that in a long time. So that's the other numbers I kind of predict might come if the 999 don't hit. It'll be 885 or whatever, or 855. But at least with the pick 3, it is winnable. Damn tickets, you can't predict nothing anymore. And I don't see many chasers out there. Like, I've been looking for suckers, man. I used to be able to go into the store and see some sucker right there, just buying tickets left and right. He'd buy 2 or 3 in a row and then walk out. I would go right behind him and bam, I used to win money. No, there's not that many dumbasses anymore. They're all wising up a little bit. I can't find the idiots anymore. I don't even find the idiots at Publix. That's usually where I find the idiots, at Publix or Walmart. I don't see them even those places. So either people don't have no more money or they definitely wised up. Occasionally, I find an idiot at a gas station. That's the only time I ever run into them now. It's like, how many times do you need gas, though? But that's what you do. You go in the garbage can. You look in the garbage can. You see what tickets are there. You see what number is the last one thrown in the garbage. And then you ask the clerk what number's it on. If it's on the next number than what you see in the garbage, buy it. That's how you win. That's how I win. Cleared out all them losers for you. Yeah, Karina, you got to lay off the pick 4. If you're going to play pick 3, you got to lay off pick 4. Too much playing both those. Pick 4 is hard as hell to hit on, too.
No, I almost hit. Shit.
I would just kick pick 4 to the curb and just focus on pick 3. It's winnable and it's tax-free. That's what you should do. Pick 4 is real hard to hit on. People think it's easy to hit on. It's not easy to hit on.
But that pick 4 I almost won. It was an $800
That's what I'm
win
saying.
on the dollar play, but you play for 50 cents, that's 400. So that's how you avoid the taxes. Play it for 50 cents 2 times,
Yeah.
and that will add up to 800.
Yeah, but you know how hard it is to win 4 numbers in a row like that, though, even if it's boxed. I mean, it's just kind of it's like a sucker's bet to play pick 5 or pick 4. Unless you dream it, I hardly think you're ever going to win on that. It's really, really hard to win.
I've won like several times, but not like the pit 3 though. This pit 3, I've won like a bunch.
Yeah, see, I would just kick that pick 4 habit to the curb and just stick with the pick 3.
Yeah, I won my birth year and on the month of my birthday. I hit that 1988.
Yeah, nobody's seen Roughneck. Yeah, see, everybody was waiting for Ruffy to go live today. Yolandi was, Bean was. Look at that. Everybody was waiting. No, she hasn't been hitting pick 4 Mississippi though. She hasn't been
Hi,
hitting that.
Bean.
She's been tearing up pick 3, not pick 4. Trying to save Karina some money.
I know.
It's hard as hell to hit that pick 4, man. I ain't never won on that shit, not once, not even on a box. I tried for a year straight until I finally quit.
Yeah, well, I won it several times on the box, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing. I don't know. I probably fed like $1,000 into that damn pick 4. Didn't get shit back.
I remember one time I hit the pit 4, and then but I played the pit 4 anyway. I don't never play it, you know, exact. And it was what's so sad about it, the way it came out. It came out the way I had it on the ticket, but I had it anyway. So
Yeah, it's funny. This guy told me to play pick 5. He told me to play 4 5s in a row on it. And, you know, 'cause I tell him how I had all these problems. Well, you know, I started doing that and then I stopped playing. And then about 2 months later, I had a dream about 5 5 5 3. It wasn't a 5 at the end. It was a 3. So I was telling this girl, I forgot her name, and I told this girl about it, and she didn't listen to me, and I didn't even play it for myself either. Even though I dreamed it, it was back when I first kind of started dreaming numbers. I didn't play it either, but that shit came in 5 5 5 3, and yeah, I didn't play it. If I would have played it 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times, there it was, man. It would be 5,000 up clip. But yeah, Karina, that was the only time I could have hit, and I never did it. And the girl was so angry that she didn't listen to me. Oh man, she blew up my phone asking me for numbers for probably a year to 6 months to a year at least. She blew up my phone asking for pick 3 numbers, but she didn't listen to me.
Hey, Junebug.
My
Little
BFF,
Muffies,
Julia.
Muffies, come on up here, Muffies.
You ain't gonna get her up
Joanne,
here.
yeah, 713 fell tonight. Joanne.
Hey, if you can't find a movie on the Fire Stick to watch, you can go over to the actual search section and actually bring it up, and it'll let you know which app it's on. You know, there's an unrated version of Sex Drive.
Oh hell yeah, it's way better too. It's way
Yeah,
better
but you
than the
gotta
first one.
rent or buy it to be able to watch it. It's the only thing I hate, you know.
Yeah, tonight, guys, it was 159 Fireball 8 is what hit here in Florida. 159. And I tell people that's like a universal number to play year round, like 178, 159. There's probably about 10 sets of numbers I could pick for you guys to where you could play them. And, you know, they'll hit. They're like year round hitters, you know, but you got to box them because you never can predict how they're going to come.
yeah,
But now, tomorrow, now that the 317 hit and that 159, you know, which is 129 is a triple indicator. Yeah, you're looking at doubles or a triple tomorrow. Highly likely.
Hi, Joanne.
And what I find interesting, though, here's what I find very interesting. And pick 2, guess what it came in? Came in 99.
damn.
Double nines after I had that 999 dream.
Well, Joey, I
You know, Julie, after I mowed, I weeded the back of the yard. I thought I got everything back there, and I looked, and I missed a spot. I missed one little spot, and up against the back of the porch. And I was like, what? And I'm like, what am I dumbass? Ah, crap, I can't watch it. Son of a witch. I gotta
Yeah,
watch.
I gotta eat some Mississippi strips. I think I got Mississippi strips from yesterday. Remember how they hooked me up? They gave me 6 in one box, 5 in another box. Then I ate another box of 4, and then I don't even know. There's another box in there, I think, and then there's a partial box of 3. They hooked me up, man. Those Mississippi strips. I'm gonna go try this other way. Nora told me. Have you guys had something called Huey Magoo's? Have you tried that, guys? Anybody try those?
I
Never
never
heard of
heard
it.
Huey Magoo's, okay, because there's everybody in this town's gone chicken strip crazy for tenders, and Nora was telling me about this place, and people have been talking about it, and I want to go. I found where one is. I think I'm gonna go over there and try them.
Never
See how
heard of
much.
it. Boy.
Yeah, I want to see how much money they're charging. But yeah, there's even another place that had that chicken name, starts with a C. Raising Cane. That's it. Raising Cane or something like that. That's another place that's got chicken strips.
Oh,
But this whole town's gone chicken strip crazy.
Y'all a bunch of chicken whores is what you are.
Hell yeah.
What have you been up to, Junebug?
Little muffies.
Julia is happy I mowed the yard today. Julia, the reason I didn't mow it the last 2 days, we were under a heat wave warning. I wasn't going to get out there and pass out in the middle of the yard. Lay there dead, you know. Still waiting to get a letter back to make sure I'm still getting my medical insurance. Really don't want to watch sex drive. I'll move for it.
Hey, Beanie. Hey, Junebug. Hey, everyone in chat.
Hey, I told you hi earlier. I ain't saying it again. So there.
Hey, I am about halfway passed out.
Hey, some horses.
You know what else is for horses? Mud.
Hey.
But we ain't gonna worry about that either.
Yeah, they had a different version of that, my boy. They had one that they did back in 1981. I didn't know if they did 2 different versions. Hey, Julia, I did tell him hi earlier when I come in here. I don't got to tell him hi when I get on the panel. Jeez.
Like I said, once I'm up here, I don't really look at chat because I'm on my cell phone.
Oh, I'll tell you, if you go in a live stream and you say blanket hello to everybody, people get pissed off because they want you to literally tell each one of them hi.
Yep, you're right.
I went in a live stream a couple of days ago and there was over 500 people in there and I said blanket hello. I was like, I'm not telling over 500 people hi, and they all got mad. I wouldn't tell them hi.
Yeah, they do. They get pissy about that stupid shit.
Yeah, so I had to
Well,
go in
they
there
can
and
get
literally-
over it.
I know. I sat there
Yeah.
telling over 500 people hi. By the time I got through telling everybody hi, I missed the whole damn live stream. Oh, they definitely want you to tell them hi when you go in the second live, and you already told them hi like 30 or 45 minutes ago.
Exactly. You see somebody, and 5 minutes later, see them again, and they want you to say hi to them again.
Yep. Really, I take a good one, but I've been working one. I hadn't had one in a long time.
Better be careful. You might like it.
Yeah. Why do you think I told her I want one? I told her when I make it to California, she's got to give me a birthday spanking. By the time I make it to California, that'll probably be probably 48 birthday spankers you have to give me. Yeah,
That's
I'll
what
bury
I
my
always
bottom.
do.
I'll bury my bottom down to my thong and let her give me a spanking. Julie, I tell you how personally every time. You know that. Dad, you hear her?
I've been looking at the chat, really.
Well, Julia said you better tell her hi personally. Every live stream.
Screw that.
All I know is cry,
Yeah,
baby,
yeah.
cry, baby.
Damn, Ted, you don't tell her hi in every live stream. She'll kick your ass. She'll kick your ball so far up in your mouth it look like you got 4 eyes. Oh, I tell Nana hi in every live stream.
Yeah, I pretty much say hi to Julia. There's always a couple of you that are.
Yeah, I tell Julia hi every time, and Miss Crasher, half the people in here, I'll tell hi every time. You know, like, one reason I tell Nana hi every time, or in fact, I'm sure it's me a new one. I forgot to tell her hi one day in one of my live streams, and she got on to me. Yeah, sometimes, Julia, you don't always tell me hi a second time in a live stream. It don't bother me. Dad, you know they're coming out with a Freaky Friday Part 2. It's got the
Yeah,
same
we-
collection in it.
Just
And
what
I'm
we
sitting here
didn't
like,
we didn't need.
I was like, and I was like, we don't need Lindsay Lohan in another movie.
I still
Exactly.
got. I still gotta watch Happy Gilmore too.
I know that wench.
You gotta watch Happy Gilmore Part 2. I've already seen it 3 times. It's hilarious.
I gotta see that.
I just don't see how in the world he got a UFC fighter to be in that movie, and he got the girl that from Dublin, Ireland, which is the WWE wrestler Becky Lynch, to be in there.
Oh my god!
Obviously, we know Netflix pays good, don't they? And I heard that there was 2 things. They got different payout structures, but I believe he has a what do you call it? Adam Sandler has a
He has a
he's got a
contract with
he's got a
Netflix.
royalty built in. I believe he's got a royalty. So
Yeah,
the more
yeah,
people that
Ted,
watch it,
you
he gets
know,
more money. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
and you
I'm.
know, Ted. Now,
Here's a
Ted,
fun.
you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He has
Come on,
he
let's get to the
he
chopper.
actually had a he actually owns the rights to the part of Netflix which is the action side of Netflix. He bought that out. He owns the rights to that. So he's wanting to prove to which action movies get to be on the network app.
But here's the funny part. I actually want to get a Happy Gilmore putter.
I think you can actually buy one of them, thank you.
You know how funny that'll be if I actually used it?
Yeah, I saw
Hey,
Julia
Julia,
on
what
a bunch
makes
of streams.
Happy Gilmore Part 2 funny is the way the golf course is. It's not like regular golf. It's almost like a golf game.
The first Happy Gilmore was actually funnier because, like, I hate that clown.
And I was also like, how in the world he get Joey Osmond that also played the kid that said I see dead people to play in that movie. And that kid, he was originally 600 something pounds. He had to lose a bunch of weight for that to play that scene.
There was another golf movie that had Rob Schneider in it. I forgot what movie that is.
Oh, they are making another
Wait,
Black Panther movie, but I don't think they should do it. When they're doing it, they're saying they're gonna have another guy play the Panther. I'm like, Why don't you just do it when you're going to make a third one? Why don't you just do it with a girl? She was good at it, you know.
But Waterboy.
Yeah.
Right up there, like, you can do it. You can do it all night long.
Yeah.
I like the part where he tells his mama what he's been doing. You know, he's been playing football, and he said he seen his girlfriend's boobies, and that she showed him and he liked them, and she faked her death or whatever, and she got put in the hospital.
Oh, Vicky?
The ending was really funny when his dad finally showed up. And mom ran into him and knocked
With
him
him
down.
driving that lawnmower, oh boy, I don't know how he can get places with that when it's going that slow.
I think they should make a part 2 to that.
Well, I would love to see that happen.
Hey, Julia, I'm only scratching Winter's live streaming, and
Oh, I'm only on the.
I'm not watching the Diddy trial. Look, screw that. Want nothing to do with that pervert. What the hell is this?
What?
Oh, it's Predator. It's animated Predator that they made. I ain't watching no animated crap.
No,
Ain't
this
the other movie I don't
animated
watch
stuff's
it.
not that funny anymore.
I tried watching Aliens Romulus. I couldn't get into that.
Oh, have you seen Twisters?
Twister,
Yeah.
the new one.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate the new one. Everybody liked it, but I couldn't get into it, you know. And I think it's just because I just grew up watching the old one. They are coming out with new Black Widow. It just ain't gonna have Scarlett Johansson in it anymore.
Hold on.
Oh,
yeah, we gotta
that-
let Mud Racer. We gotta let Mud Racer talk. He hardly ever comes up here, and he's up here.
Yeah, the only
Tell some
reason she's
stories,
not
Mud
gonna be
Racer.
Yeah, I'm like,
Tell some stories, man.
yeah, I'm like, I'm up here. I'm like, they're talking. I'm like, listening. Why am I not talking?
you don't really talk up here much. It's kind of quiet.
Yeah, I haven't been that much of a talker lately.
Like I will watch Black Widow, even though I do own it. The only reason she's not gonna be in it, she's the one that decided to quit working for Disney after they broke her contract.
They broke whose contract?
Yeah, they broke her contract by
Who?
airing it early on the Disney app before the premiere at the theater, and it caused her to lose a bunch of money.
There's another movie. It was like It Chapter 2.
Yeah. They are coming out with a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie called The Last Ronin.
I didn't know they did. I didn't know there are.
Looks really good. I think there's a trailer to it on YouTube somewhere. Crap, I'm yawning. I wasn't tired until I got up on panel.
Yeah, Jumik, I still have to see Happy Gilmore too on Netflix.
Oh, you gotta watch The Raw Missy starring David Spade on Netflix.
Oh, that Grown Ups. Wasn't it Grown Ups too that he was into?
That movie's hilarious.
What's up, James?
Oh,
Oh my god, I like the part where who's the dude that pulled the string to the raft?
Hi, Lord and James.
Oh, I forgot who that is. But I like the part where they actually.
follow me.
I like the part where they shot the air up in midair, up in the air.
Yeah, that was the part.
That was fun because that one dude stayed exactly where he was standing, not knowing what to do. That was the favorite part.
Alright, you're welcome. You can come up here and join us if there's more room up here. Wait, why am I drinking out of a glass and there's no water in it? That don't make sense. I'll be back. I gotta get water. I can't just drink air.
Trying to think what the hell I'm gonna eat. I might go eat eggs. Damn, man, I didn't eat eggs today. You know what? I haven't had eggs in 2 days. I feel like Deborah out here about to cook for you guys. Oh, there's hard on James.
Call him hard on.
Yeah, he's everybody's favorite boner.
You're the only one that literally strokes off him or whatever.
Air water. What? James, what do you mean by air water?
You don't want to know what I did earlier. Earlier, I stopped the lawnmower and I turned it off, and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna leave the key. I was gonna leave the keys in it, so I could come in and rest for a little bit and get me some water to drink." And then when I got through, I went back outside, sat on the lawnmower, went to turn the key, and I said, "Well, why the motherfucker is this damn thing not turning?" And I said, "Well, you dumbass woman, you left the keys in the house."
Oh god.
I sat there for 45 minutes sitting here trying to crank the lawnmower. I realized I left the keys in the house.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we gotta send Steve a message, Janice, to come up here and play some music. Has he ever played music up here? Now,
Not
see, if
for
it's
me.
him alone, you're not gonna have to worry about sliding him back and forth.
Jesse was in here earlier.
Yeah,
He
he was
did
here at
one
the
thing
beginning.
here
I know.
and didn't say nothing
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, Steve's never played on Janice's, or if he did, yeah, maybe he's played once or twice, but I don't remember.
Oh
I
wow.
played Furniture today in a bunch of live streams, but dude don't even speak to me anymore. He won't say a word to me.
I didn't realize the TV was still on. I thought I turned it off.
That might be a good thing.
I thought I turned off the TV.
Yeah, I couldn't get enough of that tonight. They were over there doing that thing in the instructional thing.
Yeah. Well, Ted, when I was in Ernie's live this morning, he said that after sometime close to the afternoon, when Dewana said she had to go because she had to drive home, because her shift for working at some community college was over with, And I said, "Well, there goes your boss," And he said, "Well, you're the boss now." And I'm like, "What? Why do you mean?" And he said, "Well, you're a manager moderator too." And I go, "I thought I was." So yeah, you did upgrade my room. And he didn't have to do that. It might be a better mod.
Some people give me a wrench just so I don't get timed out for my jokes.
Her and he just don't say nothing to me, period, anymore.
Yeah, good luck with that. You can still be timed out.
I did delete 4 of his comments in another live stream. Never said a word.
Your hardens.
I blocked somebody new today from my channel so they can't get in there.
You know what movie I'm watching in the background right now? God, this was such a damn good movie. I remember in
What are you watching?
1985, I went to the theater shit 2, 3, 4 times at least. No, more than that. Probably 4. Yeah, at least 4. That Teen Wolf movie with Michael J. Fox.
Oh yeah, Team
Yeah, he
Wolf.
was my hero, man. You know, back then because he's a couple of years older than me.
Yeah, Michael J.
And
Fox made a lot of good
yeah,
movies.
I just loved Michael J. Fox movies, man. I mean, there's a couple
I love
turds
his
out there that I
TV
didn't
show like
like,
crazy.
but
I watched
yeah.
every episode of that. Well, Ted, when Eyes Wide Shut came out at the theater, the theater in my town came out having a new owner, and that owner would not let you go in to see the theater if you were not an adult, you know. Or the original owner of the place, he didn't care if you were a kid; he'd let you go see the movie anyhow. But this new owner wouldn't do it, so I always would wait until the owner wasn't looking, and I'd sneak over into the other theater and watch Eyes Wide Shut. I did it every time. I've seen like 5 or 6 times in the theater, and it was all because of that one scene. And there was he goes to that secret party club, whatever it is, where they had to wear a mask, and the girls are just walking around butt naked. All you could see is their landing strips, and that's it. Some of them
Yeah,
didn't
they
even
were
have
real
a
strict.
landing strip.
Where I went there to school in Melbourne, Florida, they were strict. They were assholes. And they really didn't want us in there. You know what I mean? Like they were really, you know, back in those days, back in the 80s, they were strict. Nowadays, they don't give a shit. You know what I mean? You know, if you're clever, you can get in there, no problem. But back in
No,
those days,
Ted.
it was hard getting in those rated R movies.
Yeah, Ted. That time I was in there watching. That time I went to the theater and I watched 50 Shades of Grey. I watched the first one in theater, the one I watched at the theater. There was some teenage girls in there watching it that weren't even old enough to see that thing. And I turned around and I said, "How in the hell did you get in here?" She said, "We snuck into it." And I said, "All you're seeing is tits and ass. You're not seeing nothing else." I said, "If you want to see more than this, just go watch a porno." But you could, you know, like if you buy a ticket, you know, and if a radar movie could be in an IMAX theater, you could just walk into there and you just go watch it. Back in the day, you had to sneak into the theater. Only thing I like about the owner that own the theater in my town now is they made it where instead of there's 3 rooms in there, they took one room and they split it in half to make it 4 rooms where you have 4 different movies you can watch. And then they rebuilt on it. Then they added they let some eating place put a building in the middle of the parking lot. So if you buy food from there, you can actually take it into the theater. I even remember back in the 80s, 90s, it was hard to sneak food into the theater. Nowadays, it's a little bit easier. I guess they'll be
Yeah,
good 4 or
no, I
5
know.
or
I'm trying to think
something.
what the hell I'm gonna eat, man. 'Cause I'm like so hungry. I don't even know what I want. I mean, eggs is probably the best choice, but I don't know.
Well, Ted, one thing you got to be careful with eating stuff that's not good for you. I noticed when I was doing the high protein diet, I would eat one week and just have one day I eat something that wasn't good for me. And when I did that, I got hungry to where I wanted something else later that day. I mean, I was
Mm-hmm.
constantly just hungry, and I said, "This is it. I'm not going to cheat at all. I'm just going to stay on my diet until I lose all my weight, and then I can go back to eating whatever I want. My doctor says I can." And I did that, and I got to where just eat 300 calories a day. I did not get hungry. I got I, I got over the craving because I found out it was the whatever in that stuff that you get at
Yeah,
fast
you
food
crave the
places or anything's not
carbs.
good for you.
You
Yeah,
crave the
the
carbs
stuff.
and the salts. People don't realize that, but that's
Yeah. So what you're eating is what after you eat those chicken, those Mississippi strips you call them. That's what's causing you to be craving something again.
yep, yeah. Because the batter, it's not the chicken itself; it's the batter. The batter is the
Yeah.
cause. That's what's causing the problems right there.
You eventually have to kill it off. Once you do and you quit eating them, period, you'll get to where you won't crave nothing as much.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. And going cold turkey and getting off the damn things. I was thinking of going to a
But you're
drug
gonna
rehab
have
center
to.
and just take the strips in there and show the people what I'm hooked on. You know,
Mm-hmm.
go through a drug rehab or something.
But I ate a whole pizza today, which was a whole Domino's stuffed crust cheese pizza, and it was a medium with a Parmesan garlic, a butter crust onto the crust. After I ate that, I said I ain't gonna get another one for a couple of months. It might be up 6 months before I get another one. So I might the rest of the week I got to go eating light just to so I got that all burned out of my system.
Yeah, I've done where you get off it. Like for the first day is the hardest, and then for about 3 days you kind of suffer a little. But then once you go past that, then like you say, you crave the healthier foods. You know,
Yeah.
like you get over it. But yeah, it takes a lot of mind power, to get over that crap,
Yep.
to get over those bad foods.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you don't let you don't gotta let that willpower that's in you or whatever it is that causes that conscious in your mind. It's constantly telling you to eat this, eat that. That's not good for you. You got to ignore that.
Yeah, you have to anticipate your hunger. You have to have healthy food already prepared or ready to cook right away. That way, when
Yeah,
you get super hungry, bam, you're gonna have food you can go to.
yeah,
But that's what you need. You need to have you need to have it locked in to where you could eat it real quick, so
yeah,
that way you don't crave it.
yeah. I had somebody ask me why don't I buy turkey burgers, and I said that's mostly all I ate when I was doing a high protein diet. I just mostly ate turkey burgers and chicken. I didn't hardly eat anything else. And I just got tired of turkey burgers after eating them for so long.
Yeah, you get sick of them. I know.
I got tired of it
That's what happens. I
after.
get bored with my foods, and then I start
Yeah,
craving other foods, and then the other foods turn out to not be as healthy. And once you start going down that path of unhealthy food, and I've got ham in there too. I could eat right now, which I'm kind of craving ham a little. So I've got
yeah,
a box of 3 crispy strips. I could eat 3 crispy strips and that ham, and I think that's the way I'm leaning
yeah.
right now.
There's one. Yeah, the thing is with when my doctor told me it's time for you to go off the high protein diet because you weigh 123 pounds, you're about to put yourself in the hospital and be on a feeding tube. And she told me you're gonna have to go back to eating bread, putting that in your diet and eating other stuff, and just watch your diet, but you don't got to count calories anymore and just keep exercising. And that's what I
Yeah,
started doing. And I had to because she said after you lose a diet, after you lose all your weight that you need to lose for your height, for your that you have to lose, to be to get back to being healthy. She said you don't need to be on a diet anymore because if you keep being on the diet, it's actually gonna be considered unhealthy.
yeah. The best thing to add back to your diet, from what I've seen for most people, is fruits. Believe it or not, fruits are really good for you.
Yeah, I had the reason I had diet bread back
But
in my
there's bad
diet.
fruits too.
It was the only thing that get my it was the only thing to get my bowels to start moving again because I got to work to the point I just couldn't go to the bathroom anymore because the high protein diet didn't have nothing in there that would cause you to go to the bathroom. You'll basically get
Yeah,
that
most
way.
doctors have like these nutritional plans where you can just ask them, like for my weight and my, my condition, what's some, some foods I can eat. Most of those doctors will get it for you, or they know what to give you. They'll give you like a
Yeah,
brochure or something, or like a prepared list of foods.
yeah, that's
Most
something I want
doctors have
my
that.
doctor to. Yeah, that's something I want my doctor to give me for. I have to have it for the kind of medication I'm taking, or the patches that I'm taking. I have to have for that because then let her know what I need to take for that, what kind of foods I need to eat. Give me a diet plan for that, and you know, and what I need to weigh for my height and age. Because I asked her one time, I need to weigh 160 pounds for my height and age. She said, "No, that's for guys. Your body's different. Your body's more different. Your body's more like a female body. You're gonna have to weigh what women need to weigh." So I go, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that." So yeah,
Yeah.
she said something different. But my mom, she brought me my medicine yesterday. She looked at me. She said, "Something looks different about you." And I said, "What?" She said, "Your face looks totally different." And I said, "Yeah, I know what I know what you mean. What it looks like now." I told her to put a smile on my face every morning. When I was in the shower, I had a fly staring at me in the shower, and I threw a wet rag at it, and it hit the floor. And then I got the wet rag and I smashed it. And I said, "That's what you get for watching me shave my balls."
Mm.
I mean, literally, fly was sitting there watching me shave my balls. Don't you hate when you're taking a shower and you see a bug in your shower with you watching you?
Yeah, right.
I was just sitting there like, where the hell did the fly even come from? I go, oh, it's because I went in and out the house twice. Well, it must have flew in. Up to 10 people. Talk about shaving my ball, and then it goes all the way up to 10 people. Damn. I guess they like
Yeah,
hearing.
think about it. They walk in and that's what they hear you talking about. It's funny.
I guess they like hearing a woman talk about shaving her balls.
Them big juicy balls.
Earlier, I felt I felt a stabbing pain, and I couldn't figure out. I'm trying to think, what the hell is that? And I go, no, I know what that is. I know what that is. I got to ignore that. I got to do what somebody else told me to. Just ignore that. Don't touch that. Where they say, don't touch your chest. You're going to make yourself horny. So I had to ignore it. Just leave it alone. I got to go Monday to see my doctor at 100 Oaks, which used to be a mall. I got thinking if it gets to where I have to start seeing a heart doctor when the day I get to that age where I have to, I'll just go at the same mall. And they got a heart doctor in there. I think more long, every one of my doctors will be in that mall. But heck, my dermatologist is in that mall. She just don't have a laser machine in there.
Yeah, see, I'm finally hungry to where I feel confident now what I want. So I'm gonna go get the 3 Mississippi strips and the ham. And that probably will take care of dinner tonight.
Hey Ted, you gotta add some and ask Noble. I'm gonna butcher the first name. So ask Noble how hot is this nurse that comes in there and sees him. Might be drop dead gorgeous. Before I have to get if my tablet craps out before I have to get it, before I can afford a new tablet, before it does that, I'm going to get USB little thing that I could plug into where you would plug where you would plug your charger in at. Did I plug into it? And it'll let me transfer all the pictures onto it and all my other data onto it, everything else I want onto it that I want to save so I don't lose it. And then that way I can put it behind TV and I can look at all my photos I've saved, you know. I have her downloaded or saved, you know. Or screenshots I've ever taken. I don't want to lose none of that.
I gotta see now. Yeah, I gotta see how many Mississippi strips I have. But I think I said I think I got the perfect little dinner for tonight.
I don't remember them taking the helmet off. Yeah, my regular doctor's at 100 Oaks. I'm making her my regular doctor, and then I'm using my other doctor, which is a primary care doctor, as a backup doctor. Just in case I can't get a hold of my regular doctor to give me medicine stuff, I could go to my primary care doctor. I talked to my mom. She said, "Yeah, I'd set it up that way if I want to." I had to give Ernie my address, I think, and I don't know what for. He just wanted it for something. I know he told me what it was for, but I can't remember. The only thing I don't like about the primary care doctor that I see, I would see once a year is every time she would do blood work on me and then get the paper, she look at it and be like, "Oh, everything's fine." But my mom used to work at the same doctor's office that she's at, which was an outpatient building which was the outpatient building for Murray Regional Hospital. When my mom looked at him, she come to find out I need to take high blood pressure medicine. My primary care doctor missed it, and that primary care doctor always would cancel on me. It take sometimes it took up to 2 or 3 years to even get an appointment with her. I'm like, I'll just go the one I go to. I have to go to every 3 months at 100 Oaks. You know, she's just gonna be my regular doctor. I'll still have the other at the backup. Yeah, that's what my regular one does. She's the one that helped me get a dermatologist, a new dermatologist to go help to get me a new dermatologist to go see. She's helping me go see another dermatologist that's gonna do something else, which I'll explain that on my channel. The purpose behind seeing a second dermatologist. I'll tell you, if you always go see a doctor that
I went to get the ham, guys. I got the
you
ham.
did,
I got the Mississippi strips.
yeah, well, you know, I always tell you, if you go see a doctor that's in the city, you know, they're more educated and they'll help you out a lot better when you get sick or, you know, or you're going to have any surgeries, then go and see a doctor that's in your small little town. You know, it's taken me a while to get used to Sarah not having a wrench in here
Okay, I'm back in here.
or not being a Smurfette. One thing my primary care doctor did do good on is finding this doctor at 100 Oaks for me, see. Help me out with that. Next time I do see my primary care doctor, I gotta tell her thank you. Yeah, that's true. That's what my primary care doctor, they sent me to this bigger, more educated doctor because she gives me the medication I need, you know. Primary care doctor couldn't give it to me. They don't specialize in that kind of medication. I do need to get a refill of some kind of medication to rub on my butthole when it gets sore. It even has a part. Even if you don't unscrew the main head, you can shove it up your butt and squirt the medication up your butt. That's just to get even more sore that could be up there out of the way. When she told me, "Oh, you just got to rub it. You just got to rub it on outer rear end of your butthole." I said, "Okay." I said, and she said, "No, you don't. You know it says to put it up the butt. You don't need to do that." I said, "I don't care to do it. No, it ain't gonna bother me." Yeah, that can happen sometimes. You know, sometimes it's hard to get them to tell you when to take their medication. I gotta find a new dentist that'll take my dental care that's on my TennCare Medicare dual TennCare it's on my United Healthcare TennCare dual plan. And the dual plan that has United Healthcare and TennCare combined together. And I don't have the Medicaid part. And then once I find a dentist that takes that, then I can go get my teeth fixed. And get me some new parcels. But I'm making sure I'm still approved for the United Healthcare TennCare dual plan. If they deny me, then the Medicaid patches I take will cost me $800 a month. And I'm not letting them keep me from taking that. Because I've worked, come October to be a year I've been on that. Yeah, some of them nurses don't know what they're doing. There's some nurses out there where their position is to draw your blood. It's all they do is to work back there in the section in the blood lab where they draw your blood. And they don't know how to work a damn needle. You show them where the vein is. They can see the vein that they got to prick. But when they go to prick you, they miss. Yeah, I'm not on the Medicaid part. I got off that part after my mom retired because it made me make more out of my check. And when it made me draw more out of my check, it caused me to lose the purpose of having Medicaid for. There was this one woman, she pricked me, and I said, "You know, the vein's right there. Why don't you keep heading more towards right when you're supposed to hit right on the left?" And she said, I'm hitting the vein. It's just not get blood. I think I'm going to go to your other arm. And there was this other lady said, hang on, let me do it. And this black lady come up to me, she pricked me and drew blood right then. And that other lady said, that's where I was hitting all the time. No, it's what? She left me like 5 or 6 different holes on the right side of my arm. And I tell you, some of them are still too old to be drawing blood. Yeah, if you're retired, you can actually be on Medicaid. But what I like being on the United Healthcare TennCare dual, that's a dual plan, is my patches. Whenever I look at the price of them, it only cost me $1, $1.69 for them for 2 months worth. But my doctor does have to fight with them to when it comes time to increase the dosage. I think come 6 months I'll have to have it increased again. I think there's only after this will be the second time it's increased. I think there's only 3 or 4 more times I can have it increased, and then they can't increase it anymore because they'll hit the limit. Yeah, I've had that happen. Or I've had it where I've come out from having 30 one time, and I looked down at my left arm, and I looked down at it, because I was already they'd already gave me some pill to take, to kind of make me feel loopy and funny and everything. And I looked down at my damn hand at the top of my hand, because that when you're in the surgery, they'll do the top of your hand. I looked at it, and there was like 7 damn holes there, and I said, "What the hell?" And she said, "Yeah, I had a hard." The nurse said I had a hard time pricking you, finding that vein to get in. I'm like, "What the hell?"
Eating that damn ham now, boy, that ham. Low salt water ham.
Well, I've got just one vein right here on my left arm. It pops out like crazy. Still don't tell that woman missed it. All right, and I do remember when she was pricking me, she had her glass on top of her head. I don't know why she never did put them on while she was pricking me. Yeah, they do when they're doing the IV. They'll put it in the top of your hand right here, because they don't do it in your arm anymore. Most hospitals don't. But when I was there for cochlear implant surgery, I said, can you give me that pill take that'll make me all drowsy and everything, feel loopy before you prick me? She said, sorry, we can't do that. We don't do that anymore. And I said, well, what about the numbing cream? She said, no, we don't do that anymore. And she just pricked me, and I didn't even feel it. Ted, your mic sounds kind of low. It might be because you're not real close to it. I'll have to next time.
That ham is good, boy.
What, Ted?
This ham is so damn good.
Are you sick? Are you far away from the phone while you're eating that ham?
Yeah, the ham is damn good.
Yeah, I hate when I leave a bruise. I get to where I bruise easily now. I had it where a couple of weeks ago I looked at my right arm. I go, I don't even know where these bruises come from. I don't even remember running into anything. I bruise easily now. Yeah, Ted's over there getting horny on that ham.
Yeah,
It's the closest thing he'll get to
that's
sex.
all good.
Yeah, he's having ham sex right now. He ain't got no woman touching him right now. Green, are you awake over there? Hi, Renee. I missed Courtney's live tonight because I was one thing I missed half of it because I was flat back because I was from being asleep, and I missed the other half because then only scratching Winter's live and didn't even realize that Courtney was live. Not until I seen Janice go live, I know she was live. I think Green is asleep. Yeah, you did the right thing. Tell him go find somebody who's better.
One Southern Hill.
Well, who won? Did Courtney win or her dad cheat again? Somebody's got to know the score.
Yeah. Jason.
Oh, Jason cheated and won again. You know, old Blue's gonna be gloating about that till next Friday. You know, it's time for somebody to pick those tickets out for Courtney. Ted Renee's there. Yeah, but it's time for you to do the call. Will you say when Renee's here? I know, boy. Bernie, you come from the bushes. Yeah, and I heard that your dad cheated again. By the way, hi, Courtney BFF. Ted's busy stuffing his face with ham porn over there. That's why he ain't told nobody else hi. Why you need to take a bean shit? Don't take a bean shit, or you'll have a red sore butthole like me and have to put medication on it. With that medication, I can actually shove up the butt and squirt some in there if I have to. Hell, I've done that before. There you do that. Do you insert it anally? There we go. All right, that's what it said right on the directions of the damn medication. Julie, I'm just reading the direction on the medication. Let me go. I'm not going to get the medication. Hi, Angelica. I ain't seen Angelica in a while.
Yeah, I left 3 strips. So I ate all the rest of the ham. I ate a third of a pound of a ham and 4 Mississippi strips. And I had 3 more Mississippi strips in reserve, plus another 4 box. So there's 7 Mississippi strips left over there. There's still 7 of them. Those guys hooked me up, man.
Over there.
Well, those guys gave me like an extra box and a half. So I bought 4 boxes and they gave me 6 boxes, I believe. And it's like, yeah, there's like 5 or 6 in every box. Crazy. It's a good thing, though.
I don't know.
That mustard made my nose run a little bit.
Julie, when he said he was hungry, he was just going to eat ham. And really, he was over there eating the chicken strips while he did it, too.
Oh, hell yeah. I was eating the Mississippi strips.
You know he's going to be crying. You know his butthole's going to be crying in the morning.
No, I didn't eat nothing spicy. Well, the mustard was a little bit spicy, but not bad.
I'm not talking about that way. I said just because you got to, when we remove all that crap out of you.
Yeah, because I've been pounding vitamins on top of it, so you never know.
We don't want to see what color it is on the toilet anymore.
Yeah, because see, it's so hot. I've started taking potassium supplement, 99 milligrams of elemental potassium. I'm taking that every 2 to 3 days. So like today, I kind of felt where I was thirsty. So once I took that potassium capsule, it definitely helped. So I take potassium like only just 2 or 3 times a week. That's it.
Yeah, but I remember.
But I feel different from it now.
Yeah, well, Julia, I remember when Ted went in the bathroom and said, "Look at this! Look what color it is before you flush." Come on, I'm thinking like, really? Every time, and it was like a different color, and I'm like, I've never had vitamins do that to me. So,
yeah, I remember that.
It must be in the rainbow or something.
Yeah, Bean was wanting to lick it and shit. Bean was wanting to lick that one turd I dropped. Remember that albino turd, that white one? You were wanting to eat that one. You said it looked like white chocolate.
I don't want to know what you dropped.
Yeah, Bean's like that looks like white chocolate mousse.
I don't want to not, Dad. I didn't even know that. Good thing I ate a long time ago. Courtney, I'm glad you ate too, because we didn't even know about what he's dropping.
Oh shit! I missed 83 messages. Oh, shit. Let me scroll up here. Okay, I got to call all the way up to when Renee came in. Yeah, because Angela was here already. Let me see.
Yeah, you got to say hi to Renee and hi to Courtney in the way you say hi to them.
Yeah, Renee, I didn't see come in, so there she goes. Ted Ruski. All right, there we go. There's Aussie scratch them, and there Renee's world.
You're Renee's world.
Angela left already.
No, I do not, Julia. Ew. Julia, that's gross. Ew.
There's Angelic.
You know, that's something that Hard or Ted would do.
Okay, I'm almost caught up here.
I don't lick that shit. That's nasty.
Yep. She's great. I know. Poor Courtney. Jason has been whooping her ass. When last thing I forgot, I looked at the scoreboard. Yeah, and he was winning convincingly. That's all I remember.
Damn, Julie, I should have known. I should have known that you got that from that movie.
Poor Courtney, man. Courtney's getting her ass whooped. I think we're gonna have to abandon Jason, guys. As much as I love being nice to her father,
now that's a damn lie.
As much as I like being nice to Jason, I think we're gonna have to go with Courtney, man. We're gonna have to go full time to Team Courtney. We'll just throw Blue Eyes out of the pack and just Jason has been whooping her ass.
Ew, Hard. Yeah, oh, now I'm fixing to vomit with all this white turd talk.
Mm-hmm.
Who started that? You know, Julia started all that. It's her fault. Oh, no, it was Ted's fault, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just toss old Blue out into the street and just go all the rest of us are gonna go Team Courtney.
You remember that part of the Step Brothers where they had a grave that dug in the back garden and one dude hit him with a shovel and they started burying him alive? I remember when they even made bunk beds, you know, and one dude was on the bottom bunk bed and the bunk bed fell on top of him and squished him.
I gotta think of a way to go Team Courtney and still be nice to Jason now. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna write, and then I'm gonna have to write something in the chat now. I'll think of something.
Well, if I'm like Dale, then you know you're like the other guy, Julia. I'm the female version, anyhow. I wonder what app it's playing on.
Man, why is nobody coming up on the panels anymore, man? You notice that? It's like nobody wants to come up here anymore. I'm not even picking on nobody either.
I don't know. I guess I've never thought about nobody coming up here. Oh, have you seen Daddy's Home Part 2? That has Mark Wahlberg come into the movie. Getting them two in a movie together is hilarious.
I don't know.
We have D-Man don't really come around the panels much like he used to. He's busy working, and then when he's not working, he's either at home doing mowing his yard or he's playing video games. You know, really. Even though I bought a PS5 controller. I don't really sit there and play video games, even though it took me 2.5 years to buy the controller. I finally got around to buying it. I don't really even play it, you know. I still don't even hardly turn the TV on, but every once in a while. Like if Monday Night Raw comes on or a pay-per-view comes on, I will turn it on, but that's it. Just don't really have an notion to sit there and watch TV. But Julia, when I get that diamond art, that some mushroom done for my niece, my mom's gonna take it and hang it and frame it and hang it up in she's gonna take it and hang it up in her guest bedroom or game or playroom or a little playroom that she created in the house for my niece build joy over there, because my niece is not allowed to hang anything up on the walls in her bedroom because their dad don't want any holes in the wall.
Courtney. No, I'm talking about being nice to Jason. I'm trying to think of something where I could write Team Courtney and still be. Gotta think of something.
Damn, hard.
Old Bluey's gonna be a lone sailor out there rooting for Courtney. I'm actually thinking about deleting my banner even.
Courtney, yeah, there's always rumors that are going to go around. You just got to ignore them damn rumors. All right, why in the world would you spend $300 on a coffee maker after you spent that much on one that broke?
It's hard to find the fancy shit here. Yeah, it's letting them down nicely.
Oh,
Funny.
Hard, mine's a Ninja Foodie coffee maker, and when I bought it, I got it on sale. I wasn't going to give the original price of $300. I waited till they marked it down to $100 something, and then I bought it. I won't buy another Keurig. I went through like 4 or 5 of them damn things breaking it. Every one of them been the little water pump inside of that breaks. Oh, you got it on for sale 100, yeah. All right, bye, Julia. Good night. Sweet dreams. Don't let the Ted bugs bite.
Muffies.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out where Step Brothers is too to watch. I'm only not seen that in years. And you know, Herd, it don't matter how much you use lime skill on that thing to clean it out like you're supposed to, the pump still breaks on them things. The reason I went for the Ninjas, it does the same thing that the Keurig will do. It uses the K-cut, but you could also take that part out if you use grounds only. Or you could do a full pot. It does more than a Keurig would do. Courtney, do you believe that true side of Renee? Well, Hard, one thing with the Keurig coffee makers, you got to use you can't use tap water in them. You got to make sure you're using that water that's more like bottled water, like purified water in them, if you want it to last forever. Yeah, I kind of remember that in instructions. It said something about that. That just depends on what's in your that just depends what's in your water. Like if you got a water softener, I think you should be fine. Or if you have a whole house purified water purifying system, you'll be fine. It's just like if you take water out of the tap and it don't come out crystal clear, then you know there's something in it that can get in the system and clog it up. The only thing the Ninja don't have the don't use filters in it to filter the water for you. Yeah, I'm trying to think of they do have one that's the newest and it's the biggest, but I forgot which one it's called. That's good. Space Taco? No, you don't. You put that damn beer down the sink. You pour it down the drain. You don't, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna smack you upside the head with a shovel and then bury you in the backyard.
Are they doing another movie, Edge of Tomorrow Part 2? Are they doing that again?
What?
It says they're doing another. I think it's on YouTube, but I think it's fake. It says next year, Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. It's probably a rumor. I'm just looking through the
They're
news
doing a
on my
what?
Google food. They're doing another movie. Remember that? He's like, on your feet, maggot. Remember he kept saying, on your feet, maggot.
Yeah, but what's the name of it?
Edge of Tomorrow. I'm looking it up now officially to see.
I don't think they're doing a part 2. I think that's a rumor.
Yeah, I don't see. It's kind of popping up here. Let me see.
You gotta be
It
careful
says
with the
here,
trailers too.
here.
'cause
Well,
the
I'm going to
trailers
read
can
it
be
to you.
fake.
Okay. A sequel to Edge of Tomorrow, tentatively titled Edge of Tomorrow 2, is in development. It's actually real. Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt slated to return. as well as director lineman. So think about it, because it's kind of like time travel. So they could bring back the girl that died. Anybody that died, so they could bring them back. But it says here, yeah, because it's like a time loop concept. It says that they're working with Doug Lineman. It's really going to come back. It was that movie that goes, "On your feet, maggot." It kept saying, "On your feet, maggot." No, it's
Remember
actually
every
being
time
made.
he kept trying to win the war against those aliens, it kept
That's right.
taking
It
him
was against
back to the
it was
start.
against the aliens. That's right. Remember, it was against the aliens that have time travel capabilities, and we can inherit their abilities if we got a blood contact from them. Remember?
Yeah, but
But it
remember,
says that it's coming out. It says
remember
there's another
only
movie coming out.
yeah, but you remember only Tom Cruise was the only one that would go back to where he's just getting off that thing and going to meet those people and train and everything to go fight the aliens.
Yeah,
None of the other
I'm just
people
surprised I
could.
just closed the window. But yeah, they are making another movie. They're going to make a part 2, which they did pretty good in the box office, I believe. Let me see how much money it
Yeah,
made.
I just don't want to. When that next
How
time,
much money did Edge of Tomorrow make in the box office? Let's see how much money it made. It says that they made about almost 200 mil.
well,
So yeah, they made money on it. That's why they're going to go with it.
yeah, the next whatchamacallit, the next I'm trying to think what it's called. The next Meet the Parents movies they're coming out with, I think it's just gonna be stupid because I don't even think the last one made that much money.
Okay. Yeah, it says that it was a commercial disappointment, but the critics loved it and the people loved it, and they made profit. They made like $178 million off it or something. Something like that. They made almost 200 million. So that's why they're going to go ahead and they're going to greenlight another one.
I'm gonna go put a different shirt on. It's a lot lighter, so I don't sit here and sweat today. I was freezing earlier, and now I'm sweating. Geez, I can't stay comfortable. 1 minute I'm sweating, the next minute I'm freezing.
Okay. What do you guys think? Here is the biggest flops. What is Disney World's 16 biggest flops? Yeah, 16 Disney Pixar animated movies that have flopped over the years. First one was Pinocchio from 1940, Sleeping Beauty 1959, Strange World 2022, Teacher's Pet 2004, The Black Cauldron 1985, Treasure Planet 2002, Turning Red 2022, and 2023, Wish. That's just the top ones right there that flopped. And you know what they say the biggest flop was, though? And I liked it a lot. It was John Carter. John Carter is, I consider it a very good movie, but they consider it a flop. And I don't understand why.
Oh, the Disney movie John Carter?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's considered the biggest flop.
Well, I love that movie because the thing I loved is I loved the girl that played in that movie. She was, she said when she was trading for that movie.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. What's her name? She's from England. She's an
I
English
can't remember her
actress.
name. She played in the first Wolverine movie, but she said that she trained her body and did a lot of exercising to get in shape to look like that.
What was
To
her
make her body
name?
look that way.
I'm trying not to cheat. Yeah, it's not Jennifer Connelly. I always think of Jennifer Connelly, but it's not Jennifer Connelly. It's
No. But
is Hardens down there? Hardens will know what it is.
yeah, but the first two Wolverine movies they did, they didn't make a whole lot of money in the box office, They didn't make as much as Fox wanted to make. Because one thing, Fox screwed them up
I
because they
know
had
what it
nothing
is.
to do with the comic.
Lynn Collins, isn't it? Like Lynn Collins or something like that? Something Collins.
I'm not for sure,
Lynn
but
Collins. Is it Lynn Collins? Let me look it up and see.
yeah, but
Lynn
the
Collins. I think
Yeah,
that's
but
her
the
name.
first two Wolverine movies didn't do good. The one called Logan, it actually did good. It made them a lot of money and did a lot better, you know. And that's why, well, that's why Hugh Jackman said when he was playing Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine that he wanted it to be after the Logan movie. Because the Logan movie was more based on the comic. Yeah, I already told you who it is.
It's
Yeah,
Lynn
if you look
Collins.
her up,
Yeah.
you'll find her in a bikini pic or
Yeah.
you'll find her in some lingerie. She dropped dead gorgeous in that damn lingerie. Look good in a damn G-string out there. You're
Wow. It says Collins spent the majority of July in Cedars-Sinai Hospital, where she was diagnosed with sepsis. How do you get sepsis? A full body strep infection, the flesh eating variety, pneumonia, and anemia. This is the diagnosis. More often that ends in death. Collins and her crack team of doctors fought diligently and won her life.
That might be why I haven't seen her in acting in a while after she done John Carter.
That's what it says. That's what it says.
I've not seen her around in a while.
That's what it says. Yep.
There must have been something she was doing that caused her to get that.
Yeah. Let me see if it even says like. How did Lynn Collins contract sepsis? It says here.
Dad, it's when you
It
turn
does it.
yeah,
Yeah.
when
What
you
I
turn
don't know what the
septic.
cause was.
Yeah, but Ted, it's when you turn septic, whole body gets poisoned. That's how the body got poisoned. If you did something that caused it to do that. If you read what Hardy
What
said.
caused Lynn Collins sepsis? It won't say it. Let me see. How do most people get full body sepsis?
Giving
It says
information.
most people get sepsis when an infection that is not stopped spreads through the body. So, caught an infection from somebody. This is caused common infections. So it could be like a flu or a simple cut, or it could be pneumonia. But that's basically what happens. Or diabetes. It could be chronic illnesses, recent surgery. And this is here. Anybody that's had recent surgery or been to a hospital are at higher risk. That's what it says here.
Ted, Harden saying from the beach, I think, right? But you might have a cut, and then you went in. You might have got a cut somehow, didn't really notice it, and went to the beach and caught something in the beach that got into the cut and made her sick.
Yeah. Could be.
You know, because sometimes getting a cut can cause that. But you must have to get something into the cut to cause it. Or she could have got the cut when she was working on a scene of some movie, and it took a while for them to diagnose that she had that in her body. It's spread too much, you know, where they caught it. It's just
That's what
like,
it's
you know, Robin Williams, when they did the autopsy on his body after he committed suicide, and they found out that he had a low body dementia in his brain that was so far in his brain that there was no way there was any medication he could take to control it, you know, to keep it from spreading.
Yeah.
And it can cause you to take your own life. When they found it, he never had depression. It literally was low body dementia that he had the whole time. He just didn't know it, and the doctors didn't know it. Yep. Courtney, I think there's I think that singer that's from Australia that also plays soccer, has got that. He has to go every day to the doctor and constantly have blood work done to check every single organ in his body, and has to take medication. It was something I think he was born with.
Yeah. It could have been a bunch of different things it says, though. Yeah, we didn't get the shopping done at Walmart, so we got to go to Walmart early this morning. I'll probably got to get off the panel here soon, or fall asleep up here. I don't know.
It might not be a long live.
Because I think we're going to go to the store no later than 7, probably 6, because it is Saturday.
Not
Yeah, I got
nobody
still
wants to feel bound.
That's the only reason why I didn't do a panel tonight, because we didn't get all. See, what happened is he thought today was Thursday the 31st, and for some reason, I told him too that it was the 31st because my phone didn't update. And when I looked at it, I guess it was before the 1st. And then I told him, I said, "Oh yeah, we gotta. You don't get paid for another day." So everything got screwed up. The whole calendar got screwed up, basically. I mean, we got a bunch of other stuff done, but the only thing we didn't get done was going to Walmart first thing in the morning, which we would have been going there at 10:30 in the morning. It was already hot, and there's already a ton of people there. Now it's super hot. Parking's a pain in the butt. If you want eggs, the eggs are already gone. The good eggs are already gone. The cheap eggs, especially, somebody's already scoffed them up. So yeah, you really want to go to Walmart. If you go to the food Walmarts, you want to go there before 8 o'clock in the morning. If you go after 8, you're taking a chance that all the good stuff's gone. Trucks come in at night. They unload the trucks. That's just the way it is. At least here in South Florida. Yep, you pick your food up.
I tell you one thing: if you're gonna drop a video, I'm saying when you're going live, you should also post something or make a video to give an update of why you're gonna have to cancel that live or something.
Yeah, I waited around all day. I waited around all day and all night. Because now, see, in the future, I'm not going to wait around again. I'm not going to wait around again. I'm just going to go live. Or I'm going to tell Janice, let's go live or whatever. And that's what we're going to do from now on. We're not going to sit there and wait 12 hours or whatever, 10 hours.
Yep.
See, that's why you guys see me do pop-ups. I don't even schedule anything because I don't like to let people down.
And I don't know why Roughneck never mentioned anything. What happened?
Like I said, in the future, we'll just go forward. We'll just assume if he's not live within 1 hour of when he says he's going live, or if anybody else does the same thing, we'll give you 1 hour. And if you ain't live, then we're just going to proceed. We're going to move forward from now on, no matter who it is. That's what we'll do, because there's a lot of people waiting around all day today. And Friday's a big panel day, too. I think Friday could actually be the biggest panel day. It's no big deal. We'll know in the future what to do. That's all. Next person up will step up. That's all. Shit happens. I mean, we don't know what happened. You know, it could have, it could have been a family emergency. We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah. So the future, we'll just go move forward. A bunch of T-Wolf. They got a Nebraska schedule there posted. I remember that's the year Nebraska was real strong back then. I think that might have been the year that they came down to Miami. Miami kicked the shit out of them. Let me see if that was the year. It was 85. Let's see. What years did Nebraska play Miami Hurricanes? Oh, 84. That makes sense. The movie came out in 85, so in 84. So yeah, because they were like supposedly the best team. And yeah, because Miami Hurricanes beat Nebraska 31-30. Some of the other beatings were worse, but that was a close game. The one that came out in 1984 was 31-30. That was a solid, close, tough game right there. But yeah, that's right, because Nebraska was the team to beat back in 1984. And this film came out in 85, so they filmed this in 84. It's like, why did they get all this Nebraska stuff up? Because, yeah, back then they were the team to beat. Yeah, Nebraska used to have a really good football team all the way through like 2002 or 2003, and then they dropped off. But they used to kick ass. They had tough football teams, man. Back in the 80s, 90s, and even early 2000s.
It's just like with Dallas Cowboys back in the 90s. They used to be real good,
Oh,
and now
hell
they're
yeah.
crap.
Yep. Yeah, you didn't ever want to play Dallas back in the 90s and even the 80s. You didn't want to play them in the 80s or 90s, and even remember even the 70s that Dallas, they were considered to be America's team. And the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders used to be real popular and have calendars out. I mean, Dallas was like the most popular team in America back from like 1975 through probably 1990, maybe.
Yep, and I remember when they would play at the Super Bowl. They would play against a team, and they would get almost close to the end of the game, and they turn around and win every time. They'd act like they couldn't play,
Yep.
and then it was either to the middle or the end, and then they just beat them.
Yep, and if it wasn't Dallas, it was San Francisco. Because San Francisco was super popular, but they're both at NFC. So it was always one of those two teams in the championship.
Had to refresh my tablet. He's acting stupid. I can't read chat right now.
Yeah, they were dominant. Well, I'll tell you that. Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. You didn't want no part of those two teams back then. They had dynasties.
Courtney, the singer's name is Sean Miller. He's an Australian singer. For some reason, I hadn't. After he did that song called "Follow Me," he has No, it ain't Follow Me. I forgot the name of the actual song that he did. But after he did that song, you know, he's not. I've not heard him make any more music or do anything on his channel, on his YouTube channel.
Let's see what the temperature.
He's the guy that got the
What's the
disease where
temperature
every
for
bit of his
Australia?
organs he has to have blood work done on.
Ooh, Courtney's got rain, light rain. It is 59 degrees over there for Courtney. Courtney's over there bundled
Courtney,
up.
I've
I
seen
saw
a
Jason
link.
wearing
I've
long
seen a
sleeves
link
tonight.
to him.
Yep, Jason was wearing long sleeves tonight. That's right. They're cold over there in Australia. I wish I could trade weather with Courtney. Courtney's got dream weather over there. I could give Courtney my 98-degree temperature from today. She can give me that nice 59 she's at right now. Oh, I see. Courtney's got that nice, perfect weather.
I'm thinking about the Courtney. Oh yeah, the name of the song was "Waiting on a Miracle."
Cold here. Oh, it's the last month of winter.
I think it's a song, so you can look at it later. He was also on the Australian Voice, you know, and he had all the nurses that are at his hospital that got to be there and watch him live. Courtney, you could take all this heat warning that we had going on over here, where it felt like it was where the real feel was 102 or was 102 to 103. You can have that, you know. And I don't want it. I want it to rain to cool off, and I can't wait until it gets back to fall weather. I like the summertime because bikini season. I just don't like it being blazing hot. I like it more of that. Got you, Courtney. I'd rather it be in more of that beach weather, where it's not too hot, not too cold. Well, you know, there's somebody that that channel that comes in Ernie's live stream called Ozzy Baywatch. That person said that on the Aussie beach, you know, on the Oz beach, or whatever you call it, which they said OZ. I don't know if I'm saying it right. They said that they actually got snow on it, and that was kind of he said, I mean, guy or lady, I don't know if they're a man or woman though. That on Aussie, it actually got snow out there. You know, I was like, Australia don't get snow. You know the way this weather goes. It don't matter how hot the place could be, you can get snow anywhere nowadays. Oh, Western Australia gets snow. Didn't even know that. I do
I
now.
don't think it snows in Australia ever.
No, she said Western Australia gets snow.
Oh, bullshit.
You Google it then.
Does Western Australia ever get snow? Yeah, it does. It says most likely on Bluff Knoll. So yeah, not too often. It says once or twice a year.
So,
It says
Courtney's
between
never
June and
seen.
September. Between June and September is when they get the snow, but it's real rare. It says here.
Yeah, so if Courtney ever wanted to see snow, she just got to go to the west side of Australia.
Yeah, Bluff Knoll. She needs to go to Bluff Knoll.
Yeah.
It's spelled Knoll, silent K.
Yeah, but I think it's funny that in Australia they got a train station called Cockburn, and then they got a massage parlor called Cockburn. But that ain't how they actually spell it there in Australia. But that's what we call it over here.
I truthfully didn't think it snowed there at all.
Yeah, I didn't either. I heard that one person say it. Courtney, day I come to, if I ever came to Australia, I'm going to Cockburn Massage. I'm going to see what kind of massages they give in there. And I better not be coming out burning by the time they get done. Oh my God. Dad, Frederick Morgan said that she got over there to come got over there, and it really means toilet. Damn. I mean, Courtney, that is something weird to have a name like that, and you're named it after a damn toilet. Well, Courtney, in Montana, they've got a vacation spot, where when you go in the bathrooms, there's no, all there is there's a hole in the floor. You got to squat over to do your business. You're doing number one or number two, you're squatting over a damn hole. I tell you, that's got to be painful when it comes to the wife and the squat that close to the floor. It's like almost going to Japan and using one of their toilets. Yeah, that's true. But Courtney, how Australia kind of became what it is mostly Scotland, Ireland, and France was sent over there to live in that country for their punishment by the British. Oh, they're really the ones that helped build Australia into what it is today. Yeah, I wonder how many Scotland has. Good, let me Google that. Damn, Scotland only has 5.49 million.
Yeah, Australia. Yeah, definitely very remote there.
Damn, the UK population is 69.23 million. Germany don't have much. Hong Kong don't have much either. And we beat China on population. Well, we're considered the biggest out of all people. Ed, you were speaking to somebody earlier, and they're in here now. Yeah, I don't really consider Alaska part of America, even though it is, because you got to go through Canada just to get to Alaska.
Stevie here.
Why? But that don't even make sense.
I feel like fired up alive just so Steve could do what we do. Remember, Steve, we did those hit runs. So what Steve would do would come up there and play a song or two, and then we would just drop off and end the live. It was so freaking funny. We blew some of you guys' minds. It was hilarious.
I didn't know you did live like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
must be
Steve with
sleeping
me.
there, man.
We called it hit runs. but he would come up, remember, and then you guys would run over there.
Yeah, I must have
We-
been sleeping through those
you
lives.
guys don't remember when we did that a few months ago? It was funny as shit. Me and
No, I
Steve
think
called
I
it
was
hit and
sleeping
run.
through
Hit and
those
run. It
lives.
was hilarious.
I might have been asleep at those times.
I missed that. Doing that. So they have hit and runs. Yeah, you guys would run over there. You guys would catch like a tune or two, and then Steve would just drop off and go to bed.
I don't remember them.
It's so funny. You guys were like, "What's going on? What happened? What?" It was funny.
Well, I missed those lives.
That's what I'm saying. They happen so fast. A lot of you don't even know they happen.
No, I was sleeping at time. I mean, I must have literally been sleeping because I don't remember you doing lives like that. I really don't.
Yeah, it'd always be like 1, 2, or 3 in the morning. You know, be just
I might
before.
have been asleep by then.
It'd just be before midnight his time or like 1 a.m. his time. It'd always be between like
Or I might have been
11
in
and
somebody
1 his
else's
time.
live at that
Yeah,
time.
freaking hilarious, man.
That might have been when I was in SK's live a lot.
Yep. Hilarious. Yeah, the line
Yes,
would never go
yes,
longer. It usually was one good song, guys. It was usually one song. That was that was it. One song.
yeah, we
Freaking
have to
funny.
talk to him about if he wants to do that or not.
It was funny, man. Yeah, Hearts, it was funny doing that shit. Yeah, Hearts, it was so funny. Like I said, it would be usually one song. Steve would come up there, one song, maybe two, and then it would just be, we called it hit and run. We would say nothing. We just shut it off. I would just say, like, sometimes I said goodnight, sometimes I didn't. It would just end the live, and that would be it. It's freaking hilarious.
But you know, Karina and Janice are asleep on mantle.
Yep.
I'm not.
surprised. Karina just woke up.
I'm not Karina.
Well, you were asleep. You had the mic muted the whole time.
I've been talking to my sister.
Ah,
Well, you know, Karina, I'm surprised she's snoring up here for one. Unless her phone died on her, we just don't know it.
I'll put on Coming to America #2.
Oh, part 2 sucked.
Yeah, it's funny. They got all these cast members back, and it still sucked.
Why are you watching
The-
it if it sucked?
Yeah, the script just sucked.
I know, but why are you watching it if it sucked?
Because I've only given it a chance. I've watched it one time. I
I
figured let
tried
me
to
give it.
watch it a second time, and I couldn't get through it. I just got to the middle and I ended it.
Well, I do need something to put me to sleep. So
Something stupid don't put me to sleep.
hey, we got Louis Anderson back in this movie. I forgot like some of the people they brought back.
I heard Eddie Murphy talking about he'd like to make a part 3, and I'm like, if they make a part 3, it's gonna suck even more words.
Exactly.
I remember him talking about he wishes he wouldn't have done part 2. Now he's talking about we'll do a part 3.
Yeah. What happens is a lot of these people, they do it and then it flops, and then they want to try to correct where they screwed up.
By doing a part 3 to
That's
fix
right.
it,
They
and it don't work.
feel like they can fix it. They feel that they can come up with a strong
It's
script.
like
right all
It's
the
like
wrongs they did.
Yeah, it's like the meatball movies. I watched them, but by the time I got to like a third or fourth one, it was like a flop. I'm like, why'd you keep making it? Now the new Ghostbuster movies they've been doing are real good. They actually go with the first two, that they did. So the second one, the Frozen one, Ghostbusters Frozen, whatever it's called that they did, they brought back the original cast, but they had to do a ghost of that one cast that had passed away. Only 10 people in there. Nobody's talking.
Yeah, they're gonna do a Beverly Hills Cop 5. It looks like too.
Yeah, I heard about that, but they've been talking about wanting to do that for a long time, about doing that a long time. It happened.
How much money did Coming to America Part 2 make? I'm googling it because it was $60 million was the budget. It did make profit, guys. It made 60 million was the budget, so it basically doubled its money. So that's why they're gonna do it. Coming to America Part 3, like me just said, because they made money.
But you got to Google up to see if they are doing a part 3 for sure.
I'm guessing they're going to try to hold the budget down. Is what they're going to try to keep it basically at, I would say, 90 million or less.
Yeah, well, Google it and see if they are going to actually make a part 3 because I don't know
It
if it's
didn't say
100%
really.
true.
It didn't have anything, but you got Wesley Snipes in it. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. They tried too hard in this movie. You know what I mean? Sometimes they forget about the simplicity of movies. Sometimes they try to like do it up too much, and they don't need to. They overdo it. It's overkill.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else should have wrote the script to that movie. Come to America Part 2, and it probably would have been better. Guy that wrote the script, it's not worth it. Not worth hiring to write the script. Yeah, now we're down to 8. Hi, Dominic.
Dominico.
I get tired myself. I have to go to bed early. Hi, D-Man. Speaking of everybody asking where D-Man is, here he popped up in the chat. There you can tell D-Man, huh?
Yeah, D-Man.
Yes, he pops in the chat. Remember everybody was asking earlier where he was?
Yeah, people were asking about you, D-Man. Damn, remember that guy wanted to give him $200 for that piece of diamond already had, but we said we don't know when he's coming around.
I know they're just getting where they're dying out. People just don't want to be around them as much. I have to wait till probably have to wait till people just have to wait till start this fall or winter, you know, that they might start coming around panels again. I don't know if Hardy's still here or who all's still in it, who's still here. Anybody coming on panel? Conversation going, the panel live. Yep, I could go back down in the chat. Well, I'm definitely going back down in the chat.